You guys, you gotta check out this episode. I'm down here in the crossroads, went to Thou Mayest, had a lot of fun on this episode. Welcome to episode 37 of the Ask Midwest Anxiety Show.
When this life gets a little tough, the people start to run. Well, don't you just walk away. That's when I'll say, well, don't give up.
So one of the things that I'm thinking is that I'm just gonna, for my morning work, which includes like paperwork and phone calls and editing the show and doing all that stuff, I'm just gonna get out in the community. I'm just gonna get out in the community and go to different places, if it would be a coffee house or if it would be a restaurant. And I think kind of my thought is that life doesn't happen to you, it happens through you. And I just want to experience all the positive vibes of our community, of our culture, you know, being a community-based program, being a social worker. I just love being out. I love being out. I love connecting with people. I love being around people. I love just experiencing just what life has, what our community has for us. And so rather than just being like at my home office and doing all this, I'm just gonna get out, guys, gonna get out. And the cool thing about that is that I've been starting to think, as I'm getting out, I would love to meet you. Like this morning I tweeted out, hey, you know, I'm gonna be at Thou Mayest. If you've got some questions or you just want to chat about something, come see me, and we'll just hang out for a while. And that's what I'm thinking. I just want to connect with people, break down the barriers of, you know, all that sometimes the lack of accessibility to mental health services, and just connect with people. So when I'm out, you guys see me, come up and give me a fist bump, ask me a question. You guys, by the way, this is called the Ask Midwest Anxiety Show for a reason. In the comments, I want you guys to leave me just a question, or maybe something, a topic you want me to talk about, or what. But this is the Ask Midwest Anxiety Show for a reason. I would love for you guys to ask me a question, and I'll answer it. I'll answer it on this show.
That I might see myself up for you. You make me feel something more than I felt before. You make me feel something more for sure.
So the first thing I do when I'm editing the vlog is I go through and I label all the clips just so I can know what clips I have and what video I have to work with. And then after I do that, I I go through and I put them in a sequence, kind of like a timeline of just the clips, so then I can start creating the story through the day. And then I put music to it, and then I put some text and just various different things. The text and the music is the last thing that I do before then I hit upload, and the upload is my favorite time of the vlog.
My confession, so far away, but my tongue could slip. Yeah. My affection on holiday, so let's take a trip. Time surely tells if it's true. Oh yeah, that
All right, guys. Well, hey, it's about 12:15 now, and just left Thou Mayest. Really cool place. If you guys haven't been down to the Crossroads, you should definitely check it out. I know that First Fridays down in the Crossroads is a fun time, but also just coming down here and experiencing culture.
I see myself all for you. You make
So I'm gonna jump on Facebook Live here. I've got a little bit of time. I've got about 15 minutes or so before the next client session, and so I just like to make best use of my time, and we're gonna try to answer some people's questions by going on Facebook Live, and if we have time, we may do Instagram Live too. We'll just see. Hey Facebook, hey, how are you doing? It's what is it now, about 12:45 on Monday. Happy Monday. I'm in between a couple client sessions, and thought I would just connect with you guys, see how you're doing, and see if I can answer any of your questions. I really would love to provide value to you and hopefully help you unlock maybe something that you're just struggling with right now. And so either if you're watching this live or after this has ended, I would love for you guys to put a question or a topic that you would like me to discuss, and I would love to do that, guys. I'd love to just talk about something. Just kind of what's on the top of my mind right now is I've been talking with a lot of people recently about just about cognitive behavioral therapy, and just some of the basics of it. I know, guys, when I talk about thoughts, feelings, and behaviors, and if you guys have heard me talk before, this is generally all I talk about, and you guys are like, hey, Randy, can you talk about something else? And what I'd love to do is I'd love to use the cognitive behavioral model, the CBT model of focusing on thoughts, focusing on your feelings, and focusing on your behaviors, and using that as kind of a filter when we talk about just the day-to-day stress of trying to get up and get the kids ready and get out the door, and then you don't have enough gas in the car, so you need to go to the gas station. You're already running late for work, and then you're hitting a red light. Probably sounds familiar to you guys, doesn't it? I like to use the cognitive behavioral model for just that. I mean, something that I try to use on a day-to-day basis. But when we talk about OCD and generalized anxiety disorder and social anxiety disorder and, depression and all that, I still love to use cognitive behavioral therapy for that. And so, yeah, I do focus on cognitive behavioral therapy, and I continue to just push into it with the idea that I would love for people to be self-aware, so self-aware that it becomes easy, right? Now, I'm not saying the situation would be easy. I don't believe that at all. I think there are a lot of different difficult situations that we all have in our life. But to access the skills is the easy part, and then the following through is the more difficult part. And so when we just look at thoughts, feelings, and behavior. Hey Instagram, hey, how are you guys? Hope you're having a fantastic Monday. Hey, I just wanted to jump on 2:15 now. I've got about 15 minutes or so, and just wanted to jump on. I've got a client session on 2:30, but just want to see how you guys were doing. See if you had any questions for me.
Me feel something more than I felt before. You make me feel something more for sure.
This conference will now be recorded.
This sounds so like official, doesn't it? This conference will now be recorded. Well, welcome back to another Monday night staff meeting. Yay! Some of us watch Monday Night Football. Some of us watch Monday Night Raw. Do you know what Monday Night Raw is? Do any of you have? Yeah, Morgan. Yeah.
I don't watch it. I just somehow know that.
She's a wrestling fan. WWE, Monday Night Raw. We got Monday night staff meeting.
Yeah.